Asia, even in Asia, you got Japan. Okay, Japan are good, but who's the second strongest team in Asia?
Korea's good.
Okay, who's the first strongest? Yeah, he's the first strongest team. He's the first strongest team in Asia.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fair enough.
I was saying that. Yeah, I was saying I don't think they should have equal amounts, but I just think if they went from 14 to and reduced it to 10, and then gave all the other ones just one more team each.
And plus it'll create a bit more diversity as well.
We are losing objective apples.
Yeah, but it's,
That's good. Like, you get a few underdogs. You get a few underdogs in there, and as well, like you think like if you don't make it,
this year.
a few more. Like from some unusual countries that you don't see, like you never see in these. You never see in these competitions.
Well, Egypt are in there now for the first time.
For example, I'd love to see India or Pakistan in there just to see them get fucked up.
Well, you want it. You think you want, but the thing is, it's the diversity is there because you've got diversity there because the diversity is there straight from the fact that you've got the teams that are regularly in there that are not in there no more. Holland in there, Italy in there, they've been replaced.
Crazy.
Yeah, they've been replaced by Poland.
Get rid of this train.
But exactly.
We have lost the
This is
sector.
weird, man. Circles. You check it. It's space. You've got Norway. You've got Scandinavia.
Diversity. You got Panama. They've never been in there.
Are they in it? Yeah,
Panama are in it.
They beat Chile or something like that.
yeah, they beat Chile. I think.
You got Iran. Iran have never been in there.
Yeah, but Iran and I count Iran and Saudi Arabia as basically the same. Man, they ain't no
Saudi Arabia in there as well. Saudi Arabia in there as well. Saudi Arabia in there as well.
Yeah, I kind of the same thing.
Yeah, man, that's one team to me, man.
You got Peru in there.
They got bombers as well. Shit.
Okay.
They're trying to give us no chance to win this.
It's diverse, man. It's all.
And how many Caribbean teams?
God.
0.
None.
Oh yeah, that's tough. Actually, I was looking at I was looking at the qualifying of the was it the American Games and
Mexico.
was it Trinidad and Tobago? They beat Trinidad and Tobago. I think they beat America. They beat America or something like that. Was it Barbados? Barbados did okay as well. And like basically the way it was set up, it just made it really fucking hard for the Caribbean teams.
Jamaica. Yeah, man.
When's the
last time? Was it Jamaica in 1998? Was that the last time?
Yeah, the last time.
Come on, man. That's 20 years ago, bro.
You're never gonna make it because they're all up against you because they're in the same thing as USA. And
Yeah, so that's why they should open it up a bit more, give a few more spaces to them because it's not fair. Like, it's just.
And USA themselves, they didn't even make it this year.
Panama made it though. So if Panama make it, why can't Jamaica make it? So someone's made it.
Where
Yeah, but it's still like you've got all these countries, you've got all like
Panamanians are like Brazilians, blood.
yeah.
There they are.
Yeah, that's South American magic.
Yeah, man.
Losing objective butter.
That's South American drugs.
Anyone can make it, man. You just need that luck in it. If you're a small nation, and I think only once every 4 years, so you need that.
Yeah, I'm looking at if you look at the results, right, of the Caribbean team. I can't remember which ones I saw. Like I think it was Barbados instead, or I think even St. Lucia did okay in one game. But I was like, do you know what? If you look at it's like it's so hard for them to like. Even if they do well in some games, like games they should definitely lose. They're still not going to make it because they have to win so many fucking games. Like literally, they're the underdogs in every single one.
Look at Syria.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at all the madness they went through to then get beat up by Australia. Yeah.
Such a lie. That's the whole point. It's not meant to be easy to qualify for the World Cup.
Well, boy, say that to England, innit? Because them man are playing San Marino, fam.
But that's because England are. That's because England have got they're one of the strongest football infrastructure. Same with Germany.
But everyone. Yeah, but our thing makes it easy. And I mean by our, I mean Europe, because man are playing Liechtenstein and Moldova, fam.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
But then again, what sport is it? What sport is it? Like, it's the same with every single sport in the world. Every sport in the world has that kind of cricket.
Actually, enabling this, but enabling this, and I put it like this though, like you said, like the good teams. See, like the teams that should be winning, like England, they've got an easy route anyway. Yeah, and then the teams that aren't good, they've got a very difficult route on top of that. It seems like it's just the odds.
The thing is, the teams that aren't good, you can't give them an easy route. You're saying San Marino,
Well, not
they're
easy,
never
like, make it, but not easy, let's make it easier, like, not make it so fucking difficult. I don't give the easy route to the fucking team that should win anyway. Like England deserve a tough, they really should have a tougher challenge. Qualifying.
Because now because they added Spain and Italy in one group, we've now had a major country not qualify for the World Cup now because of all these Faroe Island bullshit guys. Why are they in it? If they weren't in it, because them men are just making.
Wait, so now you're complaining about them the shit who's doing it now. You're complaining about
the shit European ones.
No, do you know what I think though? See with England, right? I feel like every time, like every year we always like England shit, but we always know. But yeah, they are. But we always know they're gonna qualify, not because of how good they are, but because of the opposition is that so shit. So like, I feel that they should have that the path should be a bit more difficult for them.
Yeah, man. The hardest game they had to play in that group was against Scotland, and Scotland are
England are shit, yeah. But I think England are shit, yeah. Too. They're shit because you're comparing them to the top level teams, which is only about 4, 5, 6 better than them.
But why would they not be in the top level teams when we have the best league, number one. And I know
full of foreigners.
I know. But the players that they've got, they're main players in their team. All the guys that start, all play in the first team. They're not like side men.
Yeah, they make too much. They make so much money, man. Yeah, these guys get paid so much money.
Yeah, but they get. Look at the players they've got. You got bloody good.
It's like you got one of our players earns more money than the whole fucking squad combined. And the opposition they play against.
Another thing as well is the English players all play the same. They don't go to different leagues. They don't play in one league. All English players, there's part of a massive brand. It's a nice brand.
We have lost
And they don't do shit. They need to start going abroad, man.
Yeah, I was actually looking at that the other day. Actually, I was looking at the England team. It's like pretty much like half the fucking England team is Tottenham players.
Top 6.
Yeah, like minus obviously Walker is ex-Tottenham, but like about 5 Tottenham players and half our team, English team is Tottenham.
That's dead.
That's dead. Got, like,
No. It's in theory, it's good because historically the teams that have won the World Cup have always had 4 or 5 players from the same side. But it's just that Spurs are just not that level, innit? Like if you look at Germany of back in the day, 5 or 6 of the
and same with Spain, Barcelona. Oh, they've changed it now. Hey, they've done it now for once. On Conquest, mixed maps. Oh. In Conquest though.
We have lost objective button.
Oh my god, yo.
Same was with Champions League, man. How you only got the.
you
agree
it's fucked. And the thing.
Well, I agree with it. I agree with it.
Yeah, you agree with it because your team is at the top.
Not even that. Even at the team. It's no fact because if you had okay, people say
team qualified every year.
Okay, but this year, if you say Champions League, let's make it champions from every single country in Europe to make it more diverse. So the champions from England, champions from all the way to bloody Liechtenstein. Every single country goes into a champion, which is a proper Champions League. You're just gonna get the same winners every it'll be Real Madrid, whoever wins the Spanish League or German League is gonna win Champions League every year.
So we get that anyway.
You get that anyway, but you still, along the way, you get more time matches. You get more.
Yeah, for example, like what's it like? You've got like Atletico. Like give people give. No, what happened? Atletico they won the league, but they didn't win the
Champions League.
How far did they get? They got
to the finals twice.
Yeah.
Twice in the last 4 years.
Yeah. And what about Chelsea when Chelsea won the thingy? When Chelsea won,
you came 6th when you won it.
When you won it, there you go. Well, she went there before.
But before you came third.
Yeah, we'll see. There you go. A third. So you're a third in the 16th place team in the Champions League. So like you wouldn't have. So if it was just the top teams, you wouldn't have got in there.
Yeah. Real Madrid, if it happened, all Real Madrid would do, they would best place the Champions League and focus on winning the league again. They can just, there was only. That's why they won 5. That's why I know. Well, that's why they won 5 in a row all years ago. It was easy to win Champions League when you've only got champions in the country.
Yeah, there was like 8 teams. It was like 8 teams back then. Yeah. It's even like Bill Russell when he won his
I
championship.
like it. I like the match. I like the subs that top four that go in it now. But anything I like to group stages, I think should be knockouts from the start, like straight knockouts.
Yeah,
Then it's
DMC,
like
Kobe, is done.
Yeah, straight knockouts, man.
We
Straight
are losing
knockouts.
objective
It's just to do like do 64
Round of
teams,
32, innit?
or 64. Then you got 64 in it. Like from early, if you go before the group stages, you got more the qualifying teams. So put everyone in 64
We have
teams
lost objective
and
What, 2 legs?
All nation, 2 legs, and that's it. And then you go 64, then 32, then whatever 16, 8. Yeah, let's do that.
You should have the Europa League thing.
I think you should
Europa
do the
League
league.
format.
I think
Yeah.
I think you should scrap the group stages.
What's the isn't that the wait? Doesn't Europa League? Okay, no.
Europa League would be
That's
one on one. Yeah, it does do a group, but then it does a round of 32, as opposed to a round of 16 with Champions League. So it starts it really early.
Yeah.
But it's tedious, man, as well.
Yeah.
Group stages are boring, man. Group stages are they're not boring. They can be, but it's like even
But
the
you want to get over.
In the
But
grand
I
scheme
think
of
as well.
things,
But I think as well.
nothing in the group stage. You know what I mean?
I think as well. But to be fair, I think as well with Europa, it's just like the team. Most of the teams are like no one cares about. So that's what's boring. Like you're not really caring about who the fuck.
But imagine it being knockouts. But if it's a knockout, people will take more interest in it because it's more.
Yeah.
more than
Knockouts
So
always
now-
adds that. Yeah, excitement. Just because it's knockouts.
And when you look at like even for the World Cup, yeah, for the ones who qualified this year, you know, Senegal are only like black Africans.
Oh yeah, the best of Arabs. Yeah.
The rest are Arabs, bruv.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
shit.
Morocco, Tunisia.
Oh yeah, Senegal and Nigeria. Yeah, Senegal, Nigeria. That's it.
Yeah.
And Morocco, Tunisia.
Yeah, Tunisia, Egypt.
How did that fucking happen?
So the rest of
And we had our cycle, man.
We are losing
Fucking
objective
hell.
Charlie.
Our cycle's done, man. Ghana's concentrating on the Cup of Nations now. But that's not even serious. Look at the guy managing Ghana, yeah. Ade knows him. He knows the manager of our national team, bro.
That's right.
That just says it all. He's nobody then, isn't he?
So you make this nose it's like it's the same shit.
My daddy speak to him.
Yeah. The uncle, how you
He's my
doing?
neighbour.
Yeah. Uncle, please play Andre Ayew and Jordan, please. And you know what it is the flipping corruption as well, man. Like,
Yeah,
with the-
money shit.
there's been a lot of like instances of African teams not being paid by their governments. So last year, I think the Ghana staff and players overstayed their welcome in a hotel and said that they're not leaving there until the government pays them what they said they were going to pay them. So it's just like, it's a big thing, man, because these guys are like, the heart is not
Shouldn't don't you guys get paid anyway?
Nah, man, come on, man, because remember, some of them will be playing in the Ghanaian league. They're not getting it.
Okay, yeah.
Getting peanuts, you know what I mean? But they're promised bonuses, so like, if you get to the final, obviously you get some peas. It was a big thing, man. Even the staff, like, of the international manager that they had before this guy, they weren't paying him. It was taking long to pay. So man said, I'm staying in my hotel until you guys pay me.
We are
Man
losing
stayed,
objective
they
Charlie.
waited I think they waited out for a month.
For a month, fucking hell.
Yeah, man. But you think that could happen in England FA? No way. They're sending that to your account, faster payment.
We have taken objective apples.
Send that now. None of this.
It's a lot of money. Yeah, how much did we pay? What's his name? Ericsson. I remember that shit.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, and
Yeah,
what's the other guy as well? The other Italian dude.
Hello.
Yeah, they paid him some
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, they got Capella, in my opinion, at the wrong time. We had a shit bunch of players then, man. It's like, he's a good manager. I just think he
But
didn't.
could you speak English though? I
Nah,
speak
he
English.
couldn't. But I don't think that matters, man. And you got
Well,
a
you know,
system.
you need to be able to be able to speak, like communicate with the players. But you can't even speak to your
They get
players.
another train?
Reinforced with an armored train.
Yo,
Yeah,
they
you
get
can't
two
speak.
trains in the same match? What? Since when? That's insane.
But I'm bored of World Cup anyway, man. I'm bored of it.
Huh?
I
Bored of
give
it.
up.
You mean like
Bored of
I just
what?
find it- in general, I find it boring. Yeah, in general. I watch it, but I'm not gonna. The World Cup, it doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one cares about like the people players don't care. How can you like care? Like,
Well, even Champions League is good. It's fun to win it, but it's Premier League that I care about, man. Even if like Bayern Munich, look at Bayern Munich versus PSG. I didn't watch the game. I didn't. It's a massive
Yeah, I
game.
didn't watch that.
Man, it's like, yeah.
Because it's group stage, that's why, man.
So yeah, it's group stage, yeah.
yeah, no one cares about group stages. Like I think pretty much like play like the teams that qualified already. So like, yeah, when it's
After World Cup, when it went BT, when it was on Sky, everyone loved it. Champions League on Sky was different.
Yeah, BP is shit, man.
It kind of ruined it.
It's
Kind of
just
ruined
that
it.
rich, that rich uncle that just ruins everything, man. It's just the standard of even punditry is air. Hearing Michael Owen commentate is air.
You
That's
feel
what they
there?
get Gary in it. Yeah.
No, I wonder if kids these days still like cry for their teams, like their
Yeah.
national teams. So I mean, like, so like, I remember when I was a kid, right, when like England, when we flopped, I was distraught. Like, you know,
What,
like,
98?
yeah, when
Yeah,
we was
they do.
was that when Beckham got sent off for a fee?
Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Argentina,
It was Argentina, yeah. But I was fucking distraught.
But
I think they do. The thing is,
the grand scheme of
the
things,
exposure is different than isn't it? Because then you look at now, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You have to wait till Monday to find out the aftermath and everything. There's like whereas now all the media and all the social media everywhere in it. Look at like with Apple, you have to wait the next day or for the money for the when's he gonna come out and speak? And now you can't.
Yeah.
I get you. And plus, you can't really like talk to anyone about it, or like you can't like interact with. You're just there at home in front of your TV, just watching.
Yeah.
Like,
but like, even though that all happened, when you think about it, bro, that France team would have pumped England. They would have pumped England well and truly.
98 one.
And Brazil as well.
yeah, but we had heart though. That's the thing. Like we had heart. Like so, you never like.
Yeah, heart don't mean nothing, man. That's the problem with England. No, man.
Okay, man.
Man think that talent, like heart is better than talent.
I see Rio's couple of nights in it. He's
yeah.
and chilled. Like, I was saying he quite down people say about hard workers. He's saying like you should know if you're hard like as a footballer, you're working hard and you're dead. You should know how to sort of work these shortcuts, work smart basically.
Yeah.
What did he say? What did he say? I don't understand.
Because there was the poet and like Rouge guy. They were saying they were talking about some players. And they were like, this guy works hard. And Rio was like, I hate that phrase about work
Yeah,
hard.
it's true. So what?
You should be hard. First of all, you should be working hard anyway. That should be like, that should be the basic.
The person that
That's true,
all of
actually,
them guys need to look up to, all the people that those guys need to look up to is guys like Gary Neville. He knew he never had the talent, but he worked hard.
Yeah.
So man is always a step ahead, isn't it? Because he knows that, oh right, I ain't got enough pace to catch this guy, so I have to make sure.
Rio was like T. Michael Carrick. He's like, no one will say he's a hard worker. He doesn't look he works hard, but he's so good. He knows what he does. He doesn't have to run everywhere, head and everywhere. Because he knows that's what he's doing.
You know, because he knows where he needs to be.
Yeah.
I want to watch that one. Bonazoo and watch
But the thing
that.
is, like every player, just like, but the thing is, what he's saying that people shouldn't get praised for working hard.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you get paid so much money. Why would you get praised for anyway? Like that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to work hard.
You're supposed to. It's the little differences, isn't it? So like, someone like Hazard, for example, people.
Actually, yeah.
No, I was just.
So what I was gonna say,
like,
so what I was gonna say, sorry, is like actually, like I think the reason why people, if they're praising hard workers now is because like the players nowadays are so fucking lazy. Before, like everyone kind of put a shift in. Now these players just get paid so much money, they don't care. They don't have to work hard because they don't care about getting dropped. Because if they get dropped, they've just got, they're still getting a fat check.
I think that's some players like back in the day, the Solomon Kalou
We
era.
have lost objective.
Those guys didn't mind holding bench, you know, but with these guys, the problem is like you've got someone, for example, I'll say Jake Livermore. He's a hard worker, but Lallana still gets in that team ahead of him because he's a better footballer. It doesn't matter how hard he works, because Lallana is just a better footballer. That's it. It's just. And this is the problem with England. It's like they'd rather not teach talent. They'll just teach, oh, work hard. No, the talent needs to be there. This is the problem. This is why we don't make players. Apart from the black players, what white players do you know that are flair, that have got flair in England? None. Actual flair.
Wilshire's kind of got actually. Wilshire's got a bit of it.
But he's too easy that he's done, man.
Yeah, he's got I know. His injuries kill that, but like he's got flair.
It's only the black players that have got that play with flair. Only them, because even though they're taught the same way as the English ones, they've got an advantage already because they're supposedly got pace and power. So. That thing annoys me so much, bro.
Steven just texted me. Steven just texted me. Steven just messaged me. Since 0 chances left, for fuck's sake.
But you say use them all up there.
Yeah, you got to go.
That means man was losing in the early rounds as well, man.
We are losing objective apples.
Can't have been got to the final 4 more times.
Yeah, boy, Steve went hard. He was proper salty after you made it.
Lost objective
Yeah.
apples.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Like all of this hard working stuff, I hate that, man. That's why people rate players like Herrera, who just go around running around kicking people. People say, oh yeah, he works hard, he loves the team. So what? He's not talented. As you know, he's talented.
If you're hard worker, you got to be effective. Yeah, Kante, he's a hard worker.
Yeah.
But he's effective, isn't
But
it?
his thing is the talent as well, though, because he knows where he needs to be.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, he knows how to make a tackle.
He thinks 2 steps ahead, bro.
Yeah.
That's talent in itself. I mean, there's no difference in him.
Because you can run around, but if you can, doesn't mean you're gonna make the tackle.
Running around aimlessly. And then they'll start telling you, oh yeah, this guy ran 4 kilometers distance. So another guy ran less than.
I had the argument with Chelsea fans, yeah, and Nino Torres pissed me off. Oh, because when he first joined, he works for him. Oh, but he runs around, look. He's trying. Fuck that. He's trying. He's not fucking scoring.
So what?
Actually, I think as well. I think I had that thing as well. I think I said that same thing to you as well, Jay. You were like, nah. I think I used because I used to feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah. I see him. I was watching him. I was like, Jay, I'm watching him. He's trying. He's trying. He's trying.
You're
like, nah, fuck that.
He's fucking screwed, man. He was trying, he always tried, but he wasn't late. He's not fucking going to score the goal, it's score the fucking goals, man.
It's the same stick that they used to beat Lukaku with, because they'll say that he doesn't even look like he's trying. So, I mean,
I think Lukaku's attitude is his attitude, man.
that's bullshit, man. There's nothing wrong with his attitude. He's a hard worker, bro. He's just not as talented as what people want him to be. He's a striker. He bangs goals. That is it. He's not meant to influence games. Midfielders are. That's what they're there for.
I think with Lukaku, I think the jury's still out. I was watching Match of the Day. I was giving him like a little stick. I was watching Match of the Day, and Match of the Day. The Match of the Day, they did show that Pogba's not Pogba. Lukaku's not getting fed, and like you can see that, like yeah, fair enough, he isn't getting fed. So yeah, the jury's still out on that. Like, he did make that goal. Like he did work that nice crossing. Who was it to? I think was it Rashford?
Rashford, yeah, the header.
Yeah, the header. Yeah, that was a nice cross. That was a nice ball in. You know.
Yeah, of course it was.
I didn't expect that from
But
Lukaku. I was like, wow. I was like,
Well,
wow, can do that.
it gets overlooked though because all they care about from a striker is goals. All of that gets overlooked, man. They don't care about a striker getting assists. They only care about it when it's the end of the season and man's all of a sudden racked up 20
Yeah, the thing
assists.
Lukaku gets because of his tackles. Because he decided to say people. I know United fans don't like him just because they say, oh, he's so shit because of these tackles. So,
We've taken
yeah,
objective.
as a United fan, he doesn't give them the confidence. Like, okay, this
Confidence
guy's.
over what?
As in that, okay, he's gonna control games for you, innit? Like he's got it because maybe where you're thinking, oh shit, he's gonna miss an open chances. He's clumsy. He might score 20 goals, but that thing's gonna come. That clumsiness is gonna come. Like it's gonna come back. And for your club, you don't want a clumsy striker.
Yeah, I hear that. But
You need to see
That's why it's not get away with it. It's not get away with not scoring and being because they know that they know
But,
okay anytime.
but that's bollocks, fam, because he missed 17 major chances last year, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
But you got Tekkers.
But having Tekkers means nothing in that sense.
So basically, it's an illusion that you're saying. You're getting by an illusion.
But if people think that he's a good footballer because he can control the ball, rather it makes you, it gives you peace of mind kind of thing.
Objective apples.
Well, I was going to say Zlatan has scored some really wonderful goals. But he's had a long career. That's bad.
Oh my god.
Score some worldies.
I hear those fans saying that about Lukaku. I do,
Good to
and it's true. But once what's his name gets back and he's getting fed, he's gonna bang.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, yeah, if you ain't got Tekkers, you got it hard, innit? No matter what you do, anything you do right will be okay. Anything you do wrong,
I've seen man working hard. He always calls for the ball. I've never seen anyone call for the ball as much as him. I didn't even realize he does. He does it annoyingly. So it's like there'll be times when
I've seen him with the ball, yeah.
and like an impossible pass kind of thing.
Yeah. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Objective
Yeah.
But it's just, but the thing is, he's got that belief that he can make the most of that situation. So with that, I'm good with that because he's got belief in his ability. When the head starts going down and then you start not even wanting to call for the balls, that's when man will start getting worried.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I was actually thinking the same thing as you're thinking. Like, I was watching my match today, right? When you see him calling for the ball, like calling for his
all the time.
Yeah, and you're thinking like, why the fuck is he calling for that ball? Like, get into space or something. But then you think, okay, he's actually he actually wants that ball though. Like, he's confident. Like,
Yeah, man. He's just. There's no doubt about it. He's a very clumsy striker. It's weird because people say, oh, he's Heskey, but Heskey didn't bang to his level at all. Heskey scored you 15 goals in a season and played 50 games. You know what I mean? He's not prolific. Him and what's that other one? West Ham guy, Marlon Harewood. That's all them style of
Yeah,
strikers.
he's better than them guys, man. Of course, he's better than them
Exactly.
guys.
But then you get people
They
saying,
didn't
oh
play,
yeah,
but they didn't play at Man United, did they? So
yeah, of course not, but still. To me, he's just basically, he's just a hench of Zaha.
By the beginning,
no, Zaha
can move the ball there, mate.
Zaha, Louis Zaha. No, Louis Tekkers, man. Louis Zaha Tekkers. Louis Zaha Tekkers, man. You weren't clumsy like that.
But he didn't score as much as Lukaku though.
The Austro-Hungarians had
Like
managed
even
to
with
halt
all the clubs he played for, he didn't score as much.
inflicting
Yeah, he
further
did.
wounds on Russia.
Did he play as much, though?
Yeah, he had injuries though. He did have a lot. Of
And he weren't high pro. Plus, he weren't high profile as Lukaku.
Yeah.
And he's the way he is. Lukaku, like you think Job win it because he's big.
He was kind of like a Chicharito kind of player, like this.
Yeah, just more Chicharito. Yeah, more Chicharito. Zaha. Whereas Lukaku sits and be like the dominant guy, like just the beast, just bully everyone, the bully.
And man call him flat track bully. I still don't even really understand that term, you know, like what it actually means.
24.
Flat track bully. Yeah, I don't really get it. What does it mean?
I think it means you can only do one. You can only do one thing. You can only do one thing. You're just flat tracking it. You can't do anything else.
That's what they call Vardy as well.
All Vardy, Vardy, all you can do is running behind. That's it with pace. Nothing else.
Which is true, yeah. But running in behind is a skill, fam. There's bare skill involved in that, man.
It's
not
skill,
just-
but the thing is, then you just become predictable though.
Yeah,
course.
predictable. Yeah,
unpredictable, but some people, everyone knows Arjen Robben is going to cut in on his left, but he still can't be stopped.
Oh yeah. But he's better.
Yeah.
he's
Though.
But then, that's the thing. The whole thing is, Ben's done it to the highest level, isn't it? So if you can do it to the highest level consistently for years,
Yeah.
then it's fine. But if